Full-wedded husband.
To be my Barbertine's heart.
With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you. I baptized myself the slut of Springfield! Son of a bitch in here. I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Hello, we're here. We are on time. Okay, because to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late, should you even show up? Should you even show up? Is the question, but we are here. And for everybody who is here this morning, y'all know we won't be back until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning for Crown Jewel because SmackDown has already happened. Because y'all know SmackDown has already happened. The temperature is getting hot on Beyond the Gates. We're gonna see what it's given because yesterday somebody was a little upset, honey. She couldn't find her husband. So she decided to come over to Danny's house to take it out on her. But her husband was down there harassing Danny's husband. I mean, girl, you should really be worried about why your husband is worried about his ex-wife and her husband. He gonna be your girl. Oh, hey, Jacob. Okay, and oh Lord. Anybody got time for y'all to be over here questioning Andre like he just be going after every woman on the rebound? Ashley was on him. Ashley wanted him. Yay. Like you being married. And his wife. He really does. He hates her remarrying. At least Pamela know. Jacob, don't be questioning Andre. Oh, get it yourself. Oh, I already ate and there's some bagels in the freezer. Oh, maybe this is messy. Why would she be standoffish? You've been... Yes, she's upset with you. And don't say at the office. Yeah. Don't say you were at the office. And don't say you was with the girls. Don't say nothing like that. Because she'll call them and ask them and they're not going to lie for you. Okay? Go tell her where you was. Because she had already went stomping down to Danny's house. And we don't need her to go stomping down there again. Okay? With her little attitude. She gonna switch herself back down to Danny's house. Danny need to get an armed guard or a dog, a Doberman, or bite people in the ass every time they pop up at her house unannounced. Just busting all up in through there. Uh-oh. Lies. And did. She don't. Have you? If going about life a different way, is you sleeping with your sister's boyfriend? What? Oh, she's not gonna listen to you, and she's not gonna listen to them. Mm. Mm. Here she go. Here she go causing mess again. If this is how Tomas and Eva end up together, and Kat ends up revealing that the only reason he decided to go with you is because your mama threatened him, maybe this will be the thing that breaks them. That breaks Eva away from that lady for good this time. Granted, Eva is no victim in the situation because she was an active participant in what happened to Nicole and Crewneck Ted, as in the blow up of it all. Like, the secret is Crewneck and Crewneck's alone, and the cheating was his and his alone. But the coming in and wrecking shop, that was her and Wig, equal parts. And the things that she's deliberately done to Kat, like, Kat is no saint in anything. Kat's definitely not a saint in anything that's going on, because she deliberately cost Crewneck his accreditation to prove a point about Eva. So it's not like, oh yeah, Kat's just so innocent in all this. And Kat, at this point, I don't know if she's really staying with Tomas because she wants to prove a point, or if she's staying with him because she really loves him. I mean, he loved her. He claimed he loved her. I doubt it. She loves him. We know that, which is why before she even said that she didn't want Eva to have him, she really was trying to hold on to him. So we're gonna see what happens with that situation. But Eva is talking to Mona and Jan because she wants their help to stop her mother, because her mother only sees her as a child. And if you see me as a child, then you're not willing to take advice from me because you don't want to hear me. So now she's thinking, well, if I ask Eva, not Eva, if I ask Mona and Jan, maybe they'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen to them. She's not. She's not. What your mother wants, she's going to get. No adult, no child, no minister, no pastor, no congressman, no president, no nothing. No holy spiritual. Nobody is going to be able to talk her out of what she wants, because now she's down at the office threatening Tomas. Now, me personally, I can't wait for Bill to find out that he cheated on Kat. Can't wait. Can't wait for Evil Genuine to find this out. Can't wait. Makes me happy. Only you can make me happy. I can't wait. I can't wait. Now, down at Evil Genuine's house, his wife is giving him the cold shoulder. Shit, think about going into the office, and when it comes to breakfast, she already ate. It's possibly some bagels in the freezer. Help yourself. She won't talk to you. What's the problem? Where were you yesterday? What do you mean, where was I? Where were you when you said you were going to meet with clients? Oh, yeah, because you have to explain. And you can't say you were at Danny's because you weren't there. You can't say you were at the office or with Caroline because you weren't. Where were you? You have to actually explain to her where you were. Now, Jacob has an attitude with Andre because Andre asked about Derek and he was like, he's right where he's supposed to be and he's happy now that he's back with, Ashley. And he was like, listen, I'm just asking, no shade, happily married man, just asking how a friend is. And he was like, well, I seem to remember that when Derek broke up with Ashley, y'all went on a date. So, and then Danny told Pamela about the kiss. Yeah. Oh, girl, not you telling you about, not saying you've been around the block a few times. Mm, mm. Oh, wow. Pretty well until you came and blew up his life. Like, how did the same choice work out for Ted? Pretty well until you came and blew up his life. It wasn't. Nah, she would still be doing it. It won't. Hi, Bobby. Even over here trying to, make peace or something for her mama, and it's not going to change who she is. Oh, and you are Jacob. What's the attitude? Yeah, oh, you and your attitude. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody go hurt her. Y'all on my last nut. Y'all, everybody on my last nerve giving them third degree. If they want kids, they'll want kids. They'll adopt. She said she was always open to adopting. Oh my God. They ain't gonna say nothing. Mm-hmm. Pam was like, "Okay, now, girl, tell me what happened when you told her husband kissed you." Girl, I had to say, I had to say nothing. She already feels it. Uh-oh. Now she been feeling insecure lately. Oh, she knows because she popped up at her house. Because she went to her house, hollering, screaming, and carrying on. Me personally, you not gonna come up into my house hollering and screaming and carrying on looking for a man that I don't want, don't need, don't have, and ain't here and gave up a long time ago, okay? A long time ago. You're not about to come screaming at me, okay? Put that man out. That man's not here. He belongs to you. And if you can't find him, baby, that's not my problem. Girl, you should have read the room. She was in her lingerie. She looked thoroughly taken care of, and she waiting on food. The hell she waiting on Evil Genuine for? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you found out I wasn't at the office, and I know you've been feeling insecure lately. If she's insecure, it's because you made her that way. But I'll leave that alone. But I'll rest assured, I'll put it at ease. I wasn't with Danny. Oh, I know. How do you know? Because she went to her house. Jacob, I don't know what the attitude is, but when it came down to Ashley, Vanilla Bean, and Andre was ready. Like, Andre was like, marriage, kids, I want that. Ashley was the one who came stomping over it to his house, unannounced, saw him and Danny kissing and broke it off with him, and then has continued to cop and catch attitudes left, right, and center. Okay? She's the one who's been doing that. Andre, while he's been petty, should not be sentenced to the third degree. Just because y'all don't understand what him and Danny's relationship is, does not mean y'all it's wrong. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's wrong. What Danny and Andre have is what Danny and Andre have. They have rules. If I have to go over the rules with y'all, that means I got to get up, go get the notebook, all the way across the room, come back, and then read the rules off. I'm not about to do that because I already know the rules. Mind y'all goddamn business is the gist of it. Because what is understood doesn't need to be said, and what is said does not need to be understood when it comes to Andre and Danny. Now, Danny then told Pamela about the kiss, and Pamela wanted to know, how do I feel? How do I feel? I didn't tell her. Why not? Because she is already feeling the effects of it all. And Eva over here trying to convince Mona and Jan to go talk to Leslie and talk her out of stuff. And it's just like, she's not going to listen to them. I don't know how many times it has to be explained. Just because you are her flesh and blood and a child in her eyes, and you don't have as much life experience as her, and she won't listen to you, does not mean she's going to listen to women who are around her age who have the same life experience as her. It's not. And then she's Leslie down, or Wig is down to the law office trying to convince Tomas that you are just like Ted and you are with the safe option instead of the person you really want to be with. And it's just like, if he want to be with her, he can be with her. If he don't, he don't. Nope, she popped up screaming and hollering about that man. Yup. Mm-mm. Yeah, a few cracks in the foundation. Harassing her new husband. Uh-huh. Very. And what you don't know is he hired a PI to go searching and looking after your husband. Sure did. Yeah. Mm. Ooh, that's a good question. Where the hell was you at? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. And she said you gotta put. Oh my god. She not gonna and he not gonna tell you because if he tell you, you're gonna be real upset. She said, "Do you have a doctor's appointment? Did you get a prescription to help you with your ED?" I do not have ED. He told her she paranoid. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Jen. Ugh. Then you gonna be in a world of hurt. Mm. It wasn't. That's exactly what it is. She resents them but wants to be them. You stay trying to get your mama some friends, and Mona ain't finna do it. Correct. I'm a Mona. Hell to the no. Jan might fall for it, but Mona ain't gonna fall for it. That's right, Mona. Stick by your morals. Stick with your scruples. Jan, you so easy. That's right. Mm. Jan so damn easy. No, she don't know she there. She surely is. That's exactly what Jan is gonna do. Oh hell no. Yes. She over here. I don't know if she was threatening him or trying to give him advice. I'm gonna tell you this now. You over here trying to Dude, I'm so confused by Leslie. I have to call her Leslie. I'm confused by this character. Why are you so adamant on... No, never mind. I can't say I'm confused about it. Kat is the catalyst that drove Crewneck back to Nicole. Like, Kat was the straw that broke the camel's back. Nicole being pregnant with Kat is what drove him back. He was already teetering on the edge when he left Nicole to take a high-fevered, almost up yonder Martin to the hospital in a snowstorm by herself because all the family was out of town and he lied to her and she was over here worried that he was on the highway in an accident. So that's what had him on the edge. But Nicole being pregnant with Kat is what sent him over, and that is when he put the end to him a wig. You hate Kat so much for something that she had no control over. Kat could have been born a boy. It'd have been a possibility that Kat wasn't even like... Kat had no, like, let's just be clear on something. Kat, like, the character of Kat could have been born a girl, she could have been born a boy, she could have been born at all. Somebody could have stole her. But you have this deep hatred. I'm gonna just say this. If the character of Kat was a man and not a woman, Wig would have tried to sleep with him. And would have. But she hates Kat so much, and it's just like, Kat ain't did nothing to you before to get the unwarranted hate, and then the hate that you filled Eva's head with to make her hate her sister before she even popped up. Then you upset with her because she clocking you on everything. Her discernment's on point. You ain't wrapped too tight, and you tried to take Laura out not once but twice, and then you keep picking at people. Now I'm with Mona. She done did way too much for somebody to actually want to sit down here and want to be friends with her. And then on top of that, you can't use people and think that they're gonna be okay with it. Not only that, she had to watch Nicole break down in real time to see the fallout of Wig's doing in real time. What Wig and Eva's. Now Jan is super duper easy. Jan thinks she probably gonna get some money up out of this situation, and it's just like, Jan, go on over there. Go on over there, Jan. That's where you want to be at. Let her be over there. I ain't got nothing for her. Evil Genuine won't tell his wife where he was at. She keeps questioning where he was, and he won't tell her because that's gonna send her over the edge. And he didn't call her insecure and paranoid in one conversation. He didn't call her insecure and paranoid in one conversation. And Wig down here trying to make it seem like Tomas is a younger Crewneck Ted, and it's just like, Tomas is Tomas, Crewneck is Crewneck. At the end of the day, they gotta end up before that day ends. You can't threaten people. You can't have conversations with people. You can't throw out subliminals trying to get them to be with evil all because you hate cats and you want to see the end of the Dupree women. No scruples. She slept with her sister's man. No, she slept with her sister's boyfriend. Go make some friends your own age. Your mama's always scheming. And you. Making things worse for herself and you. But also, you're making things worse for yourself because you could have had a relationship with your sister, but you slept with her man. And then you were evil and hateful to her in a like, she just walked up. She didn't say nothing. You just was talking crazy to her. Oh, so you've managed to convince Jan to have a conversation with your mother. She ain't told him either. Oh. Oh, yeah, she ain't telling him about the kiss. And didn't. Pamela. That's right. No, that's a reason for staying with him. A little bit. What's the question? Okay, Pamela, you having a real conversation with her, unlike everybody else telling her how things are supposed to happen. But ultimately, her and Andre are using each other. Oh, oh, girl, she know everything. Oh, bitch. Girl, there's more than cracks in this foundation. Baby, earthquake about to hit this. More chile. He said, Danny is always going to be important in my life. And if we stay married, you're going to have to learn to accept that. My God. Mm, that's because you're pregnant. I mean, before it's too late and you know you can't do what you want to do. Girl, this is messy. He told her, because, oh, she knows everything. She knows about the PI that he's using to investigate Andre. And she said, maybe then I should hire him to follow you around. Yeah, I know everything. And he was like, I'm not going to make no apologies for having to, watch out for my girls. And she was like, you're obsessed with your ex. This has nothing to do with Naomi and Chelsea. And she says it has everything to do with Naomi and Chelsea. Danny is their mother, and Danny is the mother of his children. And she's going to be in his life no matter who he with, no matter the time, the date, or the situation. So you just going to have to learn to accept that if we stay married. If, yes, if. Baby, cracks. It's not just cracks in the foundation. Baby, the foundation is up on a big wheel and a car jack. The house is leaning. The house is tilted. And don't forget, girl, he called you insecure and paranoid all in the same conversation. My God, he said, if y'all stay married. Ooh, what does that mean? Figure it out. Messy. Jan is going to have a conversation with Wig, even if finally convinced her to do so. After telling her, oh, she got me an apartment. I'm getting to know my grandmother, the woman who raised her, and she's sick, so I'm helping taking care of her. And I did have a friend, but I thought it would be something more. And it's just like, your friend was your sister's boyfriend, who you deliberately went after the moment you saw them together at the country club. You did everything to run into him and to be in the vicinity of him. And then you took everything you knew when it came to him telling you all of Kat's business, or when Kat was scheming, and used it against Kat. Then you multiple times have come on to him while he has come on to you. And this last time around, because he got told he was bad in bed, you decided that you needed to prove that Kat was the issue, and he needed to prove that Kat was the issue. So both of y'all used each other. And then when your sister came over trying to make peace with you, albeit so she could have a healthy relationship with her boyfriend, she finds out that y'all slept together and you are nothing but nasty and despicable to her in that instance. But she gave it right back to you. And then when you decide to take your mama's dumbass advice again, and you have a conversation with Tomas at the country club, you're trying to convince him that you don't want her. The same spiel that Wig is giving. You don't want her. You need me. You're just doing it because she's a safe option. You just need, it's Dupree. It's bullshit. So when Kat popped up, she didn't say nothing. She just popped up. She was there. Nothing but nastiness from you. And now you're wondering why you don't have friends, or why you don't have anybody. You could have had your sister, but you slept with her boyfriend. You want your sister's boyfriend, and you could have went for him long before they ever solidified anything, but you didn't. But then again, before they really solidified and said, I love you, when you were kissing on that man in that hotel room, he said he couldn't do it because he loved Kat. And then you said you didn't want to be second option, but here you are being a second option. Ain't that sad? Naomi pregnant, and she feeling queasy, so she decided to work from home because she don't want nobody at her office questioning her, asking her if she's pregnant. And Jacob wants to talk about it, but she don't want to talk about it. And it's like, you have to talk about it before, that a certain time passes. Now, Pamela wants to know, if everything's so easy and light and fluffy with you and Andre, is it right talking to Danny? Is it right for you to be using him? And Danny's whole thing is she's not using him. And it's like, yeah, Danny's not using him. I mean, if we talk about people using each other, or who's getting used, they're using each other in this instance, because Andre very much is in the, okay, we're free, we're happy, we're doing our thing. If Ashley was to give him a chance, he would take it. And if Bill was to give Danny a chance, she would take it. This is not them using each other. This is them using each other, but they know they're using each other. And they are okay living separately. And he's okay with her not taking his last name. At this point in time, they're each other's right now. They may not be each other's forever. And who the hell knows? Maybe Danny's forever is not Evil Genuine, and maybe Vanilla Bean ain't Andre's forever. We don't know. We still in the early stage of all of this. But what I do know is Evil Genuine doing the most with that wife of his. Oh yeah, y'all not marching to the same beat. I hope y'all keep this baby so y'all can get a kitchen and a living room and a bathroom and a hallway. He was projecting. In that conversation with Andre, he was projecting. He he was projecting onto Andre what he was feeling in this moment. Because him and Naomi didn't have a conversation. Some flip switched. Some flip. His primal instincts took over. I hope in a bigger place, because y'all don't have a living room, a bathroom, a kitchen, or a hallway. Y'all already have sleepless nights. Oh, she said it would all fall on me and you know it. Basically telling him you ain't ish. This is messy as hell. This is messy. It's not. She's considered it. Ooh. That's a good question. Who she over to, herself or you? Hey. Baby, they so damn petty, it don't make no sense. And he just sit there looking like, I hate my life. Bring your ass, Leslie. Yes, you. Sit. I like this suede coat. Go on, sit down. Go ahead, sit. Mm-hmm. Oh. Very loyal. Very heart. You're very heartless. No empathy. Oh, sit your ass down. You gonna hear it from somebody. You don't want to hear from the Duprees. You don't want to hear from Crewneck. You don't want to hear from the children. You gonna hear it from somebody who's your peer. Yep. Very suspicious. Are you someone with empathy, or are you someone without empathy? Are you somebody who goes and blows up someone's life without a care, trying to take out someone not once but twice, just so your daughter can be maneuvered into a space? Or are you a person who takes care of the woman who raised you? Which one is the real wig? I think these are all sides of wig, but wig don't give a damn about nobody who came from money, especially the Duprees, because she feels like they ruined her life and it's the reason why she didn't have what she wanted to have. Let's be clear on something. They didn't do anything to you. They did nothing to you. Barbara got kicked out the group. It falls on Anita, Sharon, Tracy, and that raggedy ass manager that I guarantee is your biological father. But when it comes to Barbara and you, Barbara didn't want no kids. Barbara didn't want kids. She told Peaches to tell you if you ever came looking for her, to tell you that she was dead. So had she lived, she still wouldn't have wanted you to know about her because she didn't want children. She gave you to somebody who wanted kids. But you messed that up by sleeping with her man. Then this whole Nicole thing. Nicole didn't take that man from you. He was her husband that you started sleeping with. He wrong as two left shoes and deserves whatever he get from them folks. But so are you, because you knowingly slept with a married man and then got upset because that married man went back to his wife. Well, that should be a lesson to all the girls out there. The young girls, the old girls, the young women, the old women. Married men, go ahead, leave them alone. Because 10 times out of 10, they're not leaving their wives. And if you get your feelings involved and you feel like you're in love with this person, they're going to play you all the way to the motherfucking left. Or if they happen to leave their wives, it's going to be a situation like a Triple H in an Evil Genuine, where she's over here paranoid, insecure, and getting real pissed off that her man is doing everything but staying away from his ex-wife. And he's basically telling her, I can do whatever the hell I want, and I'm going to be around whoever the hell I want to be around, and you can't say nothing to me. It could be one of those situations. Girl, I'm with Jan. Which side is you? My daughter never called me a heartless bitch, and it's Miss Bitch. Okay, maybe she didn't call you a heartless bitch, but you going there. You're on the edge. Now, we didn't get to hear the finish of the conversation between Danny and Pamela if, how does Andre feel about you using him? But they found a model in Paris, and they need Andre to take some pictures of her to get her portfolio together. Now, initially, he was going to go back to the house, and she was going to get a ride from Pamela. But when she saw Evil Genuine there, she was like, you know what? I'll just go back to the house with you. So when they leave, they walk past EG's table, and they tell, hey, enjoy your breakfast. I heard the frittata's good. And he's like, And he just sitting there looking like, man, I hate my life right now. I hate my life so much. And Pamela over there smirking. I'm like, I'm with Pamela. This is hilarious. Naomi don't want no kids. Jacob's primal instincts flip switched, and now he wants some children. And he's trying to convince her, yay kids. And she's like, no, boo children. Dexter. Y'all were friends. Thank you, Jen. Jan was like, listen, I got judged, but I didn't lash out at people and try to hurt them. I know hurt people, but I would be willing to let this go and forgive it. But you better not use me in one of your schemes. She gonna use you in a scheme, Jan. She gonna use you in a scheme. Jan is so damn easy. Jan's so goddamn easy. She's so easy. It don't make no goddamn sense. Jan, you're so fucking easy. Jan, you so easy. Oh, she got a friend. Maybe Jan can keep her in check. Maybe Jan can keep her in check. Jacob, stop trying to convince her to have a baby. What's another fact? Okay, the baby would be cute. That'd be a cute baby. I'm not gonna hold you. That baby would be adorable. Well, she said she gonna think about. She said she gonna think about having a baby. She said she'll think about it. Oh, somebody got an attitude. Indeed. It could have. Oh, she didn't care. She didn't care. Nothing. The only person typically it is established that you and that she's happy. Yes. Useless slacker. Useless slacker. He's a piece of work. He's desperate. And he is a few other words I got for him. Tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Oh. You're not going to tell your friend to break up her marriage? Now, why the hell would she do that? So her friend could go back to being miserable with you? It's my thing. I feel like he don't realize probably how many sleepless nights that Pamela was up on the phone with Danny when he was out doing everything that he was doing or running around, being a runaround. So, okay? He don't realize that. He doesn't realize that Pamela has seen Danny at her absolute lowest. He don't either know about it or he don't care about it and expect somebody to go in and ruin the happiness that Danny has, all because he wants her to stay pining after him and he wants her to be miserable. Because her being miserable made what he was doing with Triple H so much better. It made it so much easier. Danny being miserable and being Hurricane Danny and causing chaos and all types of rigmarole made it so much easier for him to be with Triple H because they had something to bond over. They had something to be, oh my God, I can't believe Danny is doing this, and then they could hop into bed. Now that Danny is A, not worried about him, for real, and B, living her best life and going back and forth with nobody about him no more, and she got a new man, now it's an issue. Now it's an issue, sir, go to hell. Everyone is saying that this week was going to be exciting. Tricked me. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So far it has been, exciting to me. like the fallout of everything that happened. Smitty and Martin got back together. He's not being treated like street booty in his own home no more. What else? Oh, Triple H being upset at her husband. Now, if Triple H and Tomas end up in bed together, that's a real hoe right there. If he end up have slept with Kat, Eva, and Triple H in a span of a week, now that would be messy as hell. That would be messy as hell. That would be messy as hell. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened this week. Kat finally got the big O. Granted, it was in a supply closet, but she finally got it. Now, Danny is down there with Andre, and she's like, and he's like, what's going on? You know, we don't keep secrets. And she was like, I can't help but feel like you deserve better. Jacob over here trying to convince Naomi to have a baby and put it in legal terms. So now she said she'll think about it. And it's just like, child, baby, y'all having a baby, y'all not having a baby. Somebody tell me something before I start planning a baby shower. Somebody tell me something. Somebody tell me something before I start planning this baby shower and then ain't no baby. I can't be like Miss Juicy giving out black balloons. But Evil Genuine is desperate as hell. Oh, girl. Every time something wrong go on in y'all marriage, you feel like somebody gonna regret marrying you. What would be messy is if they slept together and Hayley finally becomes pregnant. That's what I'm talking about. And then she tried to pass the baby off as Evil Genuine's, and then it comes out that the baby ain't his. Now that right there, that would be crazy. What up, Lulu? And would have. Girl, she ain't sorry. She'd do it again. Oh, girl. No, y'all not. Y'all not back on track. She couldn't count on you to stick around when things got tough. I'm with Pamela. If I couldn't convince her to leave her first husband, and I hated him, and I'm looking at him right now, what the hell makes you think I can convince her to leave her second one? And I like him. Yes, Danny. Oh, he did. Oh, oh, oh. Danny, listen to the grown man. You giving him an out, but he don't want the out. He won't be with you. And that's how we end the episode? Oh, y'all so disrespectful. Oh! Martin is gonna get married again. Oh. Next week gonna be messy. Girl, they gonna get caught kissing again. She gonna lose it. She finna lose it. He think he can play me, girl. He done played you not once, not twice, but thrice. This is not the third time they didn't kiss. It'll be the first time you found out. Hilarious. Danny gave him an out. Is Andre going to take the out is the question. Is Danny going to tell Andre about the kiss? Hopefully. If she don't, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But baby, this is messy. I feel like if he thinks he can play me, she about to play him. She gonna go get boozed up and go have sex with somebody and get pregnant. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Baby, this is messy. But Smitty and Martin getting married again. They were waiting for the ages. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna dress up for it. With that being said, we'll be back here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Okay? For Crown Jewel. I know. Typically, it'd be like, I'll be back here at 7 o'clock for SmackDown. No, we'll be back here at 7 o'clock in the morning for Crown Jewel. We were up at 7 a.m. watching SmackDown. We'll be back at 7 a.m. Watching Crown Jewel. And in between that, I'm going to be snacking because that's the PLE and it's going to go on forever. But with that being said, don't be like Evil Genuine ruining your marriage to your second wife because you too hung up on your first wife and wanting her miserable. So she'll always be there for you to come back to. Don't do that. I love everybody. I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, in the morning. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the links in the description box down below. Vote.gov, vote.org. Make sure y'all are registered for the contest. Make sure y'all are voting in all the contests. Make sure y'all are voting on the local level, the state level, and the federal level because it's a trickle-up system, not a trickle-down. And like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on over here on YouTube and on Twitch. Don't forget to hit the follow button. And I'll see y'all for the next one.